dancing to the music.
Right, baby, we are back, and you're listening to the Original Sports Show, and I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, broadcasting live out here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, baby, and we can't stop. There's nothing going to stop us. Bump that. Yeah, my engineer, Matt, keeping the show hype, keeping it hot, and keeping us doing what we do best here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, spitting that sports fire. Nothing going to stop us, baby. I can't stop. Bump that, bump that. Yeah, yeah, make sure you go to ogsportshow.com and become a member today. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at OG Sports. And make sure you give us a call today at 1-800-336-2225. Yeah, bump that. Yeah, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into some NFL locks, baby. Our NFL locks here on the Original Sports Show. And we're having a ball today. I just washed down some of those wonderful Marine Corps MRE crackers with some of that Maui and Sons coconut water, and I'm still alive, doing what we do best, spitting that sports fire and talking sports, life, and love here on the Original Sports Show. And we're going to go ahead and get into our NFL locks, baby, our NFL locks. I'm going to give you my NFL locks, baby, and we got some music we're going to bump for you here, because that's what we do on the OG Sports Show when we do our NFL locks. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's the OG stuff right there. Yeah. Much more wow. Yeah. I like how that sounds. All right. Let's get into these NFL locks, baby. That's right. On the OG Sports Show, our NFL locks. All right. We got Buffalo hosting Tennessee, baby. I'll tell you what. Tennessee's been playing great. They've been playing outstanding. And Buffalo is one of those teams that you don't know what you're going to get. They play really well at home. I just don't like that 3.5 point thing going on over there. I think Buffalo will win, but they won't cover that 3.5 points. So I'm going to go ahead and take Tennessee on that. I'm going to go ahead and take Tennessee and the under on that. Yeah, here we go. Then we got Minnesota taking on Arizona at home. Wow, you know, the NFL is so tough to pick, man. That's the beauty of the NFL, is the parity. Everybody has to play. It's an 11-man game. Everybody has to show up. I'm taking Minnesota straight up at home. I'm taking them to cover as well and get that 5.5 points. Next up, we got Indianapolis hosting Cleveland. You know, Indy's been playing great, and Cleveland's no pushover, though. They're tough. They're physical. Just their quarterback play is so sporadic, and you don't know what you're going to get. I'm taking Indianapolis at home to cover as well. All right, next up, we got Houston hosting Baltimore. Wow, a lot of injuries going on with the Ravens down there. Ray Lewis is out. Ed Reed's playing hurt. You know, Houston coming off that loss. Woo-wee. I don't know. I'm taking Houston at home. I do not like that 6.5 point offering. But you know what? They'll cover that. Because this is a football team that was undefeated a week ago. So let's go ahead and take Houston over Baltimore. Then we got Green Bay going on the road to St. Louis. How about St. Louis, man? They play great. They're really good. But Green Bay is heating up. They're one of those teams that just, once they get hot, you need to watch out. They still don't have a defense at all. They can get picked apart just like the rest of them. And they're just outscoring people like they did last season. They're hitting that stride again. So let's go ahead and take Green Bay over St. Louis on the road to cover that 5.5 as well. I like that. I like that pick right there. Green Bay over St. Louis at home to cover that 5.5. We got Dallas going on the road to take on the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton. Romo, where art thou, Romo? Romo, for where art thou, Romo? I don't know. We're going to get Romo or we're going to get Nomo? I don't know. What are we going to get there? Some days he shows up, some days he don't. Or doesn't, however you want to phrase that. I like Cam Newton and I like Carolina at home, and I'm taking Carolina with that 1.5 points straight up. Dallas, they got issues in the secondary, players hurt. Carolina, Cam Newton at home and the 1.5 points. New York Giants taking on Washington Redskins and RG3. Usi Umenyiora taking on RG3. Usi Umenyiora talking all that smack about RG3, not calling him RG3, calling him Bob Griffin. And if I can recall, there was a man named Muhammad Ali that beat up another guy until he called him Muhammad Ali. He kept calling him Cassius Clay. And every time he punched him in his face, he said, "What's my name, boy? What's my name, boy?" RG3 is going to be saying, "What's my name, boy?" to Usi Umenyiora. I guarantee you that. And I love the Giants, though. They're really good. They got that third-ranked offense in the NFL. Tough to beat at home. But RG3, baby, he's going to be on a vengeance. And when you run your mouth in the NFL, you usually end up paying for it, especially when you're going up against RG3 and you're on the defensive side of the ball. I'm taking Washington Redskins over the New York Giants, and I don't like them to do it by 6.5. I think they'll win, but they'll win by 3 or less. So there you have that. Take the Skins over the Giants. Then we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Wow. I've been impressed with Tampa, man. I tell you what, I like Tampa a lot. I think they're a really good football team. They're very young. Their defense is solid. New Orleans, they're just, like I said, losing Sean Payton was like losing your daddy in a drive-by. It's like, it's not the same thing. It just hurts. They can't get over that. And we're going to go ahead and take New Orleans over Tampa Bay, plus the 2.5 on that. Then we got New England hosting the Jets, that little rivalry there. And they're giving New England 10.5 points on this. Now, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a lot. That is a lot. And we're going to go ahead and talk about that when we come back in the original sports show. And I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, broadcasting live here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, baby. We will be back. Going to pay some bills. Holla.